actually know what's going on here.
I literally have no idea. Help.
We're 20 whatever. Hi.
Hey.
Hello, and welcome back to 20 Whatever.
20 whatever summer bucket list edition.
Yes, it's summer, ladies.
Summer.
What time is it?
Summertime.
It's our vacation.
What time is it?
Party time. All right.
Sorry. It's just a good song, and you know we'd keep going.
Yeah.
I wish I could bottle up and capture the feeling of the last day of school growing up. Because as much as I'm still a summer girl, like
Right.
I love summer, I'm so excited that we're moving into summer.
Yes.
It's not the same as like that last day where no one's really doing anything and you're just kind of like goofing off and like waiting for the day to end.
At like noon.
Yeah.
Also, it was a half day.
Ugh, why was it so much fun? You just knew that you were not learning. You're like,
yeah.
And you knew that you didn't have to come back for months.
yeah, you're like, I'm getting my shit signed by the hot guy, and
Yeah,
that's
my yearbook.
yeah.
And that teacher who hates me, I'm never going to see them again.
Yes. Wow.
And like cleaning out the lockers if
TBT.
you had one for like school or like the gym. I remember just like going through that stuff. It just felt so like, and we're moving up, and you just felt
Yeah.
like you're moving up in the world.
And I also, it felt like relief. You're like, okay, I can like finally like not wake up at 6 a.m. and I don't have to study for anything and I don't have to do anything I don't want.
I know.
Did you guys have to go to summer school?
No,
Hate to bring the mood down, but
I did college classes over summer, 3 of the 4 high schools in summer. So I did at least one class at our local community college.
Mhm.
So it was like a little bit of school, but it was also cool because I was
Well, it was
I was
going to
college.
college.
Yeah,
You're a college
yeah.
student.
But the one that did suck is I wanted to do my language requirement over summer. So I took ASL. And the only class they had for ASL was like 8 in the morning, but it was only once a week. So I was like,
Okay.
when I was signing up, I'm like, I can do that.
Right. Oh, it sucked.
Oh my God. The way that I would stay out till like 4 in the morning and then go home, sleep for 2 hours, get ready for class. I remember
Oh my
like
God.
falling asleep in that class so many times because it was a 6-hour class just once a week. Do you guys remember that feeling of like being in class and falling asleep and like having a dream that you're falling and then you're like, huh.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And then you look around and see if other people are looking at you.
Yeah, that would happen to me all the time in that class.
Good
all
times.
the time.
Good times.
But like an 8 a.m. class is never a good idea. If you are about to sign up for classes, I am here to tell you, it always seems like a good idea in theory. It never is.
Don't do it.
Not even once a week. You don't, because when you get there, you're just like, oh my God.
And it's just the easiest class to miss. It's just you'll just miss it.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
I really mean
Honestly, and not that 9 a.m. is that much later, but like
God,
it's better
morning
than
classes
8.
suck. Yeah.
9 a.m. I know
9
morning
is
classes
doable.
are just
9 is
tragic,
doable.
but yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I had summer school one year and it totally sucked.
Really? How many
Yeah.
days did you had to go?
Well, I had to do so like I guess summer school, depending on like where or whatever the situation is, it's like it could be like the actual whole summer, or sometimes it's just like June or like just July. So I think it was like just July, but I had to go on vacation to like back in Indiana, like where I'm from, to like see my family. And my mom, being a teacher, was like, okay, look, I'm just going to tell the people that you can't stay the whole time. So we're just going to like speed it up so that you can get it done in like 2 weeks and then we can just leave. And it sucked because I had to go, but it was like way better than it would have been if I didn't have to like go on vacation.
Yeah.
So I just like kind of just messed around like the whole time and turned in my little packets because I didn't get the same like lesson as everybody else because I had it like
Right.
expedited. So it was like really chill.
Oh, well, that's good. At least you didn't have to go like all the time.
It was at a different school and it was like it was at the rival high school. So I was really like
why
this
am I
place.
here?
And
Like
fuck
God,
the Bulldogs.
literally, I'm like spitting on their stuff. I'm like, you guys suck. So that just also sucked. But I mean, it was chill. I mean,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things.
We have so many summer memories we're excited to dive into. We're gonna talk about like our bucket list memories from summers growing up. We're gonna share some things on our summer bucket list this year. If you guys are trying to get any ideas to live your summer to the fullest. But before we get into that,
Make sure you subscribe. Like we say in every episode, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers this year, and we're on our way.
That's on my bucket list.
That's on the bucket list. 100,000 subscribers. So be sure to do that. It's here or here or here. Don't know. As we've made that clear, we don't know where the button is, but you do. So click it.
and we also have a group chat submission that we're gonna share. So this message is from Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
She says, "Hi, ladies. I want to say a massive thank you for always being so vulnerable, honest, funny, beautiful, and caring."
Oh,
Sarah.
stop
Sarah.
it.
No,
Flatter
you.
us. And being willing to talk about both the tough subjects and the light subjects on the podcast. I truly look forward to every new episode, and y'all are just so amazing. Again, Sarah.
Stop
Sarah.
it.
So nice. She said that she just watched the Bikini Body episode, and it resonates so hard, but also helps so many of us out there who are all struggling. We love you, and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thanks, Sarah.
Sarah, you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Illy.
Aww.
So if you want to text the group chat and possibly have your message read on the podcast, or if you have questions, topics, anything you want to share with us, you can text us at 917-810-3045.
That sounded like an infomercial.
I know, that was really good.
3045.
You're hired. You're hired, Sierra.
That's 917-810-3045.
Call us today.
You don't have to be lonely
At farmersonly.com.
City folks just don't get it.
Wait a minute. Farmers.com?
Farmers Only.
My
It's a
aunt
dating
met
app.
her husband on Farmers Only.
Shut up. I've never
Yeah.
It's a dating site.
They're both farmers.
Why do we know
Only.
the jingle, ladies?
Because I've seen it 100 times.
Was this like on the TV commercial
Yeah.
or the
Yes.
radio?
Yes.
On TV?
Wow. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. I guess I was not exposed to the farmers.
I guess
the
not.
farmer vibes.
No,
I
I
feel
guess
like
not.
the era of niche dating sites has kind of ended. Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Like eHarmony and all
Yeah.
of those. Like Christian
Well,
Mingle.
Yeah, I was gonna say which one is like back? I see so many Match.com
Oh.
is
It's like
back.
the OG though.
But I've seen so many ads recently about that one.
I've seen some too, and it seems like they're trying to position themselves as like this serious dating website.
Yes.
Like the apps are for people who are like dating around, but
Right.
you want to get serious?
You have to go on your
Match.com.
desktop.
Yeah.
You have to go to your
Yeah,
desktop
you gotta leave
and
your little
scroll.
phone. Yeah, you gotta get out of the
we
little
mean
app.
business. You need a desktop.
Yeah.
Didn't the I feel like we talked about this on the podcast already. If you've heard something,
Just pretend,
pretend
you
you
haven't and
didn't.
laugh along.
yeah. But I think we talked about like the creator of eHarmony like made it or whatever, and then his wife left him for someone she met on eHarmony or something like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that something- I
is-
feel like we talked about that.
That was the episode when I went through your dating apps.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, TBT to when you were on the
To when I was
app.
single.
Yeah.
I know. Wow.
Isn't that weird? We've been doing this podcast for so long that you were like single for a long time at the beginning, and now you've been in a relationship for a long time.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my God.
I've been in a relationship for half the time we've been in the podcast.
Wow.
I think just about. Yeah.
Oh my God. And now, in retrospect, if anything, Sierra, you and I helped her get this boyfriend because we did the dating app. Like,
Yeah.
we spiced up that profile and
No.
everything. No, I know.
No, they cannot get the credit for this one. I'm so sorry. No, y'all got me maybe some dates, but you did not get you didn't lock this one down, okay?
Did you end up going on a date with the guy with the fire alarm
No,
cooking thing?
he never responded back.
Oh, rude.
Wait,
Whoops.
rude. Remember? Like it was the one where he was like there was like a voicemail and he was like talking to it, and then his fire alarm was going off, and he was like, "Oh my God, this is like my something really clever," and we were like shook by it.
That sounds familiar.
Girl, where were you?
Oh, well.
We don't know.
Body was sitting right there. Mine
Right,
was
mine
somewhere
was
else.
Gone.
was gooped, was shook.
Good. Yeah. Well, we were supposed to be talking about summer bucket lists and summer, all things summer. And I did want to start this off by saying my 7th grade year at middle school, the last day of school, it was like definitely High School Musical 2 had already come out, but it was still like kind of like popular. We were still like giving it, doing that. And we were like at lunch because lunch was the last period before school like actually ended because
Right.
school ended at like literally noon. So we were all at lunch or whatever. And then everybody was like, okay, when it gets down to 2 minutes, we're going to like summer.
No.
Summer.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
And we
God.
like told one of the custodians because they would play music on the last day of school, like pretty much all day. So we told them to play What Time Is It? And then everybody was like, summer. And then we did the whole thing. We were like, what's out? And everybody was like in the quad, like dancing around. It was so iconic. It
iconic.
was so iconic. And like, honestly, thank God for everybody just like being down. Because like, obviously there was kids who were like, we don't even really know or like care about this. But like majority of people were like in it to win it. And I was living. And I had also just got my hair done the day before. So I was like coming in real fresh and cute. And I was like, what time is it? Yeah, it was so awesome.
I love that. And what a way to like kick off the summer.
I would
No.
do anything to just toss some papers into the air on beat.
Ugh.
Like, that would just...
Should we recreate What Time Is It from High School Musical 2? We should just like go to like
A school.
go to a
campus.
school, go to a school campus and just like throw papers in the
The
air.
three of us are gripping the desk. Summer.
Yeah, literally.
They're like,
They're
oh
like,
God.
what are these?
We could do it for
old
TikTok,
women
you
doing?
guys.
I know.
I think we
Yeah.
should.
Do it for the vine.
Yeah.
I do think
TBT.
there's a little part of my soul that would feel so satisfied by that. Like,
It's
I can.
iconic.
I'm now ready to move into the next stage of adulthood because the last box has been checked.
Right.
Yep.
I sang "What Time Is It" in the school and threw my papers up in the air.
Yes.
Look,
And
learn.
jumped off the table.
Learning the hoedown throwdown at a sleepover was not on the agenda, and it brought back all the nostalgia. So maybe that's what I need.
Maybe.
I think so too.
Yeah. Okay. Comment down below if you think we should make that TikTok. And if we do make it, then you guys have to make it go viral because otherwise, what are we
I know.
doing?
I will
Why are
not
we
be
doing-
embarrassing
What are we
myself.
doing? The custodians and like teachers are looking at us like, what is going on? What are these people doing here?
Oh gosh.
But
I have a lot of fond memories about the last day of school too. I
So
think
sweet.
it's just that feeling of like I'm gonna have the next couple months to just do whatever I want, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna have so much fun and do all the things on my bucket list. I think one of my favorite last days of school was. Do you guys remember the Channel 933 summer kickoff concert?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I do.
So if you live in San Diego, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
That was the station.
Like the Channel 933.
And
yes.
all over the radio for like the 3 months leading up to summer. The Channel 933 Summer Kickoff Concert, right?
That was a great radio
That was
voice.
so,
so good.
That was so good because it totally sounded like that.
Yeah, it really did.
So after my 8th grade promotion, because, you know, promotion's a big
right,
deal,
right,
Mhm.
right.
my mom took me and 4 of my friends to the summer kickoff concert. The tickets were only like $15 because it's a big amphitheater.
Mm.
But finding an adult who's willing to drive you to the Chula Vista Amphitheater,
Right.
stay there for the entirety of the Summer 933 kickoff concert, and then drive you and all your friends home, that's hard. So shout out to Lori.
I feel like every episode it's
It's
shout out to Lori.
Yeah.
Like you were really that girl.
She really, and she was, and she knew that
and you
it
know
would-
what she was, and she is.
she is.
True.
Shout out to you, Lori.
Let me just tell you the lineup for this Summer 933 kickoff concert.
Oh
Because
my
when I heard
God.
this ad on the radio, I was like, Mom, it's on the day of promotion. We have to go.
Of course.
Headlining Justin Bieber.
Done.
And this is like right when his first album came out.
Oh my gosh.
My world.
Right?
Great.
Like he sang One Less Lonely Girl on stage and like pulled a girl from the audience.
I just
right?
got chills.
my dream. My literal
Also,
dream.
the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh,
I think it was the Black Eyed
boom,
Peas.
Boom,
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, at that point they're still like pump it loud.
yeah.
And also Kesha. But
Oh.
Kesha was the opener because this was right when TikTok came out.
Right.
Also-
TikTok the song.
The song.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Don't be confused by TikTok, the app.
Yes.
Children, young
What
ones.
a bop.
So we were like,
Young
Mom, please.
No, right.
And she did. And it was like, we were like, we are kicking off the summer. Like, look at us.
No.
We have Bieber
No.
fever.
Yeah, we do.
We are.
Dude. But like also concerts when you're young like that seem like that's like grown. And by grown I just mean like 18, 19, like 2021 grown.
Yeah.
But like to go to a concert,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of badass.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like that's like because like concerts are normally, and you know, like okay, like grown-ups go there and like they probably get lit, you know, and they sing their songs and like the people they listen to like say bad words, so that's like grown people stuff. But when you're a kid, that shit goes. One time I went to an American Idol concert in the mall.
Oh.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like the cast of American Idol, whatever season William Hung was on, because he was in the mall. She bang, yeah, baby, and she moved. Like, do you guys remember that?
Dude, it's
I
so
was
funny
like-
how many performers have done like mall things or like
Dude.
the Del Mar Fair, like just like one-offers. Like they're like, we just need people in the seats. Like, we just need someone listening.
Totally, and like obviously, like he got famous off the audition. Like he didn't even like
Right.
make like because he was so like comical or whatever,
It's
and
like
he
the
was just like
pants
in the
on the
mall.
ground guy.
Oh my god!
I forgot that guy.
totally
Pants
forgot.
on the ground,
Pants on the ground.
looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
Yeah.
Why is that stored in a folder?
Like,
somewhere?
so
Like,
far back.
I'm like, I know these words, but how?
Yeah.
But a lot of those guys, they didn't even need to like get to on the show and do well. They're
Oh,
like,
no.
the audition is all I'm here for.
Yep.
Mhm.
I always thought like some, you know, the people that like sing and they're like really bad. And like, my mom says I'm good. I'm like, either your mom, like, maybe she just doesn't know, or she's blinded by love, or
Mhm.
like is a liar. Which one is it?
I think your mom might be a liar.
I think you
Riayn
need
as
to,
a judge on American Idol.
I mean, bring your mom in here. I need to ask her. I need to ask her some questions. What are
she
we
goes,
doing?
your mom put you up to this. Bring your
I said,
mom
bring
in.
her in.
But that's where I feel like that the way they structure that show is so sadistic.
Oh,
Oh my God,
because
yes.
the vast majority of people don't obviously get in front of like the TV judges.
Right.
So that means some producer picked them out in their audition and said, you are particularly
good.
bad.
Yeah.
And America will think it's funny that you don't know you're bad.
Mm.
That's so messed up.
I know,
No,
it really
it really
is.
And
Because
then
these
they
people
go through
are
like 8 rounds.
yes. Yeah, there's like so many rounds before you even get to TV.
Yeah. So imagine you go and you're a little nervous, but then you make it to the next round. You're like, oh my God, they see something
Okay.
in me.
Right. Because they don't tell you that they think you're
No,
bad.
they're not going to be like, so you're in the bad group?
You're in the jokes on
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And imagine the feeling. Like, imagine all of us as performers. We go audition for American Idol and we're
Right.
like, oh my God, they like me. I'm actually making it on the show. Like, you start to rationalize it.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
this is my
You're like,
moment.
okay, this is like, I'm doing this. I'm finally doing it.
My mother was right.
Yep. You're with Ryan Seacrest. He's like, you got this. Go kill it.
yeah.
And then Simon Cowell is like, that was bloody awful.
That was the worst thing I've actually ever heard.
Don't ever sing again.
You should probably just leave.
And then you're
The
like,
earth.
everyone's going to see this? That's horrible.
Dude, yeah, no, it's bad.
Oh, the people who'd be like, give me another chance. And they like keep singing. Oh,
Oh,
poor things.
I know. Or they like, there are some like, that they just want good TV, and I get it. You
I
know,
know, I get it's reality. It's reality, TV.
is all fake. So
Yeah, it's but I mean, it's good. I watched it. I ate that shit up.
you voted,
Nom, nom, nom,
didn't
nom,
you?
nom, nom.
You were the one that was voting all the time.
I was like, Mom, we need to text 515, whatever. Oh,
so
absolutely.
Christine can win.
Yes.
Because
Oh yeah.
the
oh,
way she
yeah.
sang "In the Arms of an Angel," I'm taken out.
Oh yeah. We were a big American Idol family for
I'm
sure.
so sorry. You said you were watching an American Idol performance at the mall, and I derailed you.
Oh my god. Was it during the summer?
Yeah,
At least
I
I,
don't-
hope.
maybe.
Okay.
I don't even know. I don't know what the point of it was, but
She bangs.
American Idol, she bangs. Yeah. Anyway, well,
Paloma, do you have any favorite last day of school memories?
I think that it was just one where I like, my favorite thing is knowing that I don't have to go to bed at a certain time. So like me
Oh,
just knowing
yeah.
that I can stay up till whenever. My mom's not gonna be like, you have school tomorrow. So I'd always be like, Mom, can I have a sleepover on the last day? Like that is what
oh,
and I
yes.
had one sleep. Like I knew going into the last day that I had a sleepover. So like the
Right.
whole day you're just like, oh, put your stuff in my bag. Like we're going to my
Oh
house.
my
like,
God,
like it's one of
that-
those. Like you know when you
put
okay.
your stuff with my stuff because we're gonna leave together.
Oh my God,
Stop
going
it.
home with someone
Stop.
else. Like you felt
Oh
so
God, it was the best.
Oh, I borrowed your pencil, but I'll just give it back to you at your house
right
later.
because you're
Oh.
sleeping. She's sleeping
She's
over
even-
after.
Gu-
So
hey guys, she's sleeping over. So.
Oh my God, is that what we sound like on the podcast? Oh well, Ryan and Paloma, we're sleeping
We're
over.
sleeping over. Oh my
We're like, oh well, later after
Later,
this,
after
we're
the show.
gonna have a sleepover.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Oh my
After you guys are gone.
After you guys are gone, we're gonna still hang out.
how it
Oh my
feels.
God, that's totally how it
just
feels. No, you're so right. Embarrassing. Oh my God.
But one of those slumber parties that I just remember that I
Yeah.
was taking Jenny and Chelsea home at the end of the
Jenny
day,
and Chelsea.
and we were gonna watch Disney Channel. Get
Yep.
all maybe stop by Blockbuster, go all through every aisle, pick out our snacks.
Yep.
They drop us off at Blockbuster and be like, get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, and like that was like
Serotonin.
the first day of summer. That was like the actual first day of summer.
yep.
The last day of school. And like some people would have parties, right? Some people would be like, oh, it's a pool party or we're doing pizza or whatever. But it would be like low-key an hour after. So you would have to like all have to go to someone's house and like get ready. Also like getting ready.
It's still cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like, I gotta get ready
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
pool
yeah.
party.
Yeah,
You know, I'm like, oh my God, I hope Johnny's there. Oh my God, I hope Timothy's there. Like, oh my God, yeah, because now we can be in our like bikinis. Dramatic drama.
I remember just like desperately wanting like a summer romance, like a summer
Oh my
fling, right? That like
God, yeah.
I had the like meet cute in my head of we're gonna go to the pool party.
Right.
He's gonna be there. He's
Yep.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna kiss on the Ferris wheel at the fair.
Right.
As the sun goes down.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You're also hoping for like some sort of kissing game to take place at like the pool party or whatever.
Oh my God.
You're like,
I was the
spin
girl
the bottle,
who was like,
7 minutes in heaven.
we could play spin the bottle.
Yes.
I could find a bottle. If
I could like find one.
I knew you was one of me, Sierra.
I
Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I just love to kiss.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
oh my God, me and like middle school, high school, I was like, I just want
Any opportunity.
please, can we kiss?
Can we kiss? Can we kiss? Why was There's something about a kiss.
Because you just,
but like in middle school or like high school, that is like, that will like seal your face. Like that's like, it's important. It's important. And you
I'm so
count
embarrassed,
every
and I'm
kiss.
trying to think about if I want to share.
Counting kisses. You guys
Counting
remember
kisses.
that?
Yeah.
Being like, how many people have you kissed?
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Forget a body count. We're not there. We're talking who you're kissing.
Yeah.
And how many kisses. Because also it was an actual like peck.
Yeah.
You could count that.
I think the reason why we think it's such a big deal is because so much of our life leading up until that point, we have not done that. And all we do is
First
see in
kiss.
every single movie, every single thing we consume up until that point is waiting for the moment for it to start raining and he looks at you and you kiss.
When it starts raining.
Okay. Yes, that was a little specific because yes, that was my goal because I
You were trying to kiss in the rain.
No, dude. That's why I said I'm embarrassed to say this,
Are
but
you?
like slightly, and I'm a little embarrassed to share this story with you guys. But you know what? We're talking about it. It's the kisses. There
no.
on my bucket list was to like kiss in the rain. Like I've seen that enough times that I was like, I need to kiss a boy in the rain, and why not in middle school because that's when it happens.
Right. Right.
So I remember like when the bell rang at the end of the school, I would like my crush would be like 2 classes like ahead of me. So like if I could get out soon enough and fast enough, we could walk together to like go get picked up. So like I'd always be like, bags are ready.
Hustling.
I'm ready because I got to go meet up with him.
Right.
And I saw it was like kind of raining. And it was Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh my God, this might be it. This might be it. And like, I remember he like was telling me like, oh, if you want, like, you can like take my jacket home like over the weekend or whatever. And like, I'll spray it with Axe for you. So it totally sounds, you know the tea. And I was like, yes, lather it up. I need it to smell like you.
Right.
And so he's like, okay, I'll like give it to you like at the end of the school day. Cause like it's raining. So like I'm going to wear it all day, but then I'll give it to you at the end. And I was like, him and I have to like meet up right now and like whatever. So I was like, oh my God, like me and him are like going to kiss in the rain. Like it's really going to happen. So I remember like, in my little mirror, like fixing my eye makeup right before the bell rang and like my lips and like just being like, oh my God, I'm literally gonna kiss someone. Like it's happening like the movies.
Was this your first kiss at this point?
It wasn't my first kiss, but it was my first in the rain kiss. So it felt like a first kiss.
So it was a first kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, period.
And so I just like remember grabbing my book bag and like booking it out and be like, hey. Oh, and he was like, oh, here you are. Okay, blah, blah, blah. And like we walked. And I was just like, okay, well, we can't kiss like
at the
where my mom is.
Yeah.
So I like
hurry it up.
Yeah, let's like get to it. And so like we're walking. And then I was like, oh, hold on, let me get something from like my bag so we could stop.
God.
So I was so cunning, like
I'm genius.
And I like got it out of my bag and I looked out. And then I remember just like trying to hold eye contact with him. And he must have like thought about it too or something. It was a moment. And I remember like looking at him and he was like looking at me and I was like, oh my God, it's gonna happen right now. And there's like rain. Like I remember there being rain and then like him kissing me and I was like,
you guys kiss?
We kissed.
Wait, then why is this embarrassing?
I know.
I was waiting for the shoe to
be
drop.
like, yeah, and I like tried to kiss him and he was like, oh, girl, we're friends.
Yes.
After it happened, you have all of middle school. Do you know what that's like when everyone's going to get a kiss and you know that someone's going to go kiss someone?
Right.
We had everyone circling around probably. And I'm sure, I can't remember, but I'm sure young Paloma was like, I'm going to kiss him. I'm going to kiss him. I'm going to kiss him.
Telling
and someone
everyone,
probably.
Right.
Point is I had an audience. And so like in that moment, I'm like having my notebook moment and I look out and it's just like, Riayn, come on, yeah, dude, you did that. And I was just like, oh my God. Okay, let's get. And we kept walking together, like so awkward.
Good
though,
for you.
thank you.
You took charge. You said, you will be kissing me. And here we go.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I put a lot of work for that one. So like I really needed that
and
one.
You got your kiss in the rain.
I did. So it was in middle school, that little Valentine's Day kiss in the rain.
Good for you. That's so funny. I love that. What a great
know.
story.
But it just meant so much to me. Why?
Of course.
The things on our list, you guys. Why? How did it get on the list? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, mine was always every year. I mean, I didn't do like physical bucket lists or really don't think I even thought about it that much. But like every year was like go to a party like that boys are going to be at.
A boy-girl party?
A boy-girl party.
A boy-girl party.
Because it also like in middle school, like that was not, I mean, it wasn't going to be like a rager like that. It was middle school. Like it wasn't like the high school parties where I was like, I know what we doing in here.
Right.
But if it's a boy-girl party, Sierra might be there with a water bottle being
and then everybody gets to kiss. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel like the only thing that maybe is on my current bucket list that was on my bucket list growing up was doing some sort of like boat activity with friends. I want to do like a yacht or a cruise or like something like that with my friends. That's always been on my list and it is on my current bucket list for the summer.
Have you been on a boat? Like, have you done any sort of boating
I did
activity?
whale watching once.
Okay.
Didn't see any whales, so
dang.
it sucked.
So you didn't do whale watching.
So I
you
didn't
just
do
did
whale
watching.
Yeah, I just did watching, but I was on a boat. But I've
Okay.
never done like a cruise or anything like that.
Okay,
and I'm
okay.
like interested.
Which, you know what? It's not that hard to get like a boat here and like the
Right.
little, what's the Coronado?
Yeah.
Coronado.
Oh, yeah.
I got a boat for my dad's birthday last summer. It was like not that bad. Just like rent it for the day for a couple of
Oh.
hours, and maybe we should do it. Maybe we should rent a
Yeah.
boat.
We
should.
It's not that hard
Cross
to
it
rent a
off
boat.
the bucket list.
Yeah,
Let's
it's not
cro-
that hard for
yes.
sure. You just have to have someone drive the boat. My boyfriend's got the license. Let's go. The
Oh,
boating
does he
license.
really?
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
He's the type to like want every license. Like he's
Of
like, I gotta
course.
get a pilot license. He's just prepared.
And you know what? We love that.
And I
We
do.
love
I love
that.
it. I am a passenger princess through and through. Don't
Yep.
ever ask me. I don't have
Doesn't
any license.
matter if it's a boat, train, plane, automobile.
Yep.
Catch me like this.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just look
exactly.
at, just watch him do it. Oh, honey.
Oh, you're looking so
you're doing
good,
so
honey.
good.
Good job.
All I gotta do is like feed, like, you know, if we're
Oh
eating
my-
a long time, that's my main job.
You
Like
just
I'm
gotta
like
feed 'em.
wrapping up the burger or unwrapping, and like you hand it to them. You're like, okay, take a bite, adjust. That's the only thing. The hard
Easy.
part. That's like the only hard part. Being a
Easy.
passenger princess.
Dude, I love being a passenger princess, and I don't think I'm gonna change. There's no reason for it.
No. Why?
And
You've committed to the bit. You might as well.
I've committed, and I just like
She's like,
can't
I don't drive.
change. I
She's
don't.
like, I don't. She
Why?
lives in Los Angeles, but she does not drive.
Nope.
And guess what? I get everywhere I need to go. So this
How'd you
works
get
out
here?
for me.
Paloma.
Paloma.
There you
Period.
go.
That's
Done.
it.
See, and I wasn't passenger princess today.
Yeah, I know. When it's you and
When
I,
she's passenger
I'm
princess, I'm not passenger
Yeah.
Well, ladies, I think we said one bucket list
Yeah,
item.
that was mine.
So-
Mine was the boat. Some sort of body of water, a big thing in the water.
Okay.
So Riayn, you said
Yes.
you never wrote out like a physical bucket list.
No, not when I was a kid. No.
Did you ever, Paloma?
No, never.
I'm like,
Did
maybe
you?
Have you? Did you?
I did. I was going to say maybe we all should like an adult bucket list for the summer, but I had like a physical, and I actually tried to find it for this episode. I couldn't find it. The summer going into my freshman year, me and my two friends had that moment of like, this is going to be our summer.
Yep.
We're going to do everything. We're like, let's make a bucket list. And it was that sleepover the first day, you know,
Mhm.
going into summer.
Right.
So we're like, let's like write out everything that we want to do now. And it was like 50-50, like kiss a boy, go on a group date, go to the fair, right? Like the like fun, cutesy teenage summer things.
Right.
And the other 50% was just like random crap that we thought would be funny.
Like what?
I pulled some pictures.
We have receipts
have
We have
today?
receipts. Proof.
I know somewhere
have
there's a picture
receipts.
of the list, and I wish I had that to show you. I could not find. But I did find some of the pictures we took to document doing them
Oh
off the
my
list because we
God.
wanted to take pictures of everything.
Here we go.
This is so funny.
Now, let me tell you, none of these pictures are go to the fair, go to the beach with a cute boy. These pictures are, I don't know whose specific idea this was. It was me and my friends Corey and Hannah. We went miming at Costco.
Oh,
Okay.
my
Wait, hold on.
gosh. Not this image.
And this is the picture. Again, Lori, MVP. She took this picture.
Hold on.
I said, who took the photo?
Hold on.
I want at Costco.
Explain. Is there any? It just is.
That's
There it
yep.
is. There
Jess
it is.
pulled it
Thank
up.
you, Jess.
Oh.
Now talk me through this. Did you just decide?
I think it was in the era of like being random is funny.
I'm so
Right.
random. Rar.
I'm so random, rar XT. I'm so random. I'm going to be a mime at Costco.
Okay, right.
So
yeah.
we painted our faces like white mime paint. And you can see we have like happy mime, sad mime.
And you guys committed with the stripes.
And the
That's what I love.
stripes.
They are committed.
wow.
So we have that one. We also have
God.
make our own pretend beach. So this is us on a golf course pretending it's a beach.
Make our own pretend beach.
Oh.
Wait, what does this say? Private beach. It's a platform flip flop for me. TBT to the platform
Oh,
flip
the
flop.
chunky
Justice.
sandal.
Of
Mhm.
Yeah,
course.
of course. Wow.
What? I mean,
Wait, I'm
There's
dying.
another one. If you
I'm
swipe to the
dying.
next one, it's
Look.
us on. Oh, wait,
Oh,
the
no.
one before. It's us on the side
There
of
it
the
is. Look
road.
at that.
oh my! Literally,
Oh my God, no, we got it. Look at
We
Jess
have
pulled
it
up.
up.
That is so funny.
Sierra.
And then we
That's
have.
so
You're so
random.
quirky.
You're so
I'm
random.
so random.
You're so
we
random.
have. I'm gonna put an emoji over this man's face because he is a stranger, and I don't want to put him on blast on the internet.
Period.
I remember this one was ask someone their favorite color, and so here we are at Party City. We're dressed in a variety of costumes. I don't know why. Don't know why. And we're
Wait.
holding up a sign that says, "What's your favorite color?" And this poor employee, definitely a teenager, has an embarrassed look on his face and is pointing to the color blue.
I'm shouting
The fact that you guys
at the
had
friend on the right.
Oh,
The elf?
Hannah? Yeah, she's
Hannah.
wearing an elf hat.
Yeah.
So random.
I
So, I don't know why. We just went to Party City wearing an elf hat and fairy wings. And then the last picture I have is us swimming
What?
in the fountain at the park.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
That one makes
iconic.
a little more sense than the miming at Costco.
Like
yeah,
this?
This
Dance-
is like this is and this is also giving like this is like montage, right? We're like in a teen movie and we're like
Yes.
dancing around in the
Yeah.
fountain. This one makes sense. I also love your outfits. It
I
really
was-
is giving TBT.
You literally took the words out of my mouth. I was like, Sierra, I think I own that exact top.
yeah.
I really.
that little
Yep.
baby doll floral top with, you can see I'm wearing the lace cami underneath
Of
Of
course.
course.
for modesty.
Obviously,
course.
but lace because spice.
That was
Because
such
spice.
such a vibe.
Were you also wearing denim shorts?
The tiny,
The-
tiny
the
little
shortest
Hollister
little-
ones?
yep,
You
yep,
bet.
mhm.
Because we're modest up top, we got to show what we
yeah,
got down.
yeah, exactly.
Me as hell.
Wow.
But
But yeah, so that was my one year that
That
I
is so
made
funny.
like a bucket list, but we did not complete any of the like cutesy ones.
Kiss a boy.
Yeah, kiss a boy, have a party.
But boy,
Please,
did we mime at
We
Costco.
sure
We
did
sure did
mime
mime
the
at
fuck out of that Costco.
And question, when you got inside the Costco, were you just like miming all over? Or what was like the bit when you got inside?
Right.
Yeah, we were like miming all over, like miming trying to like carry a box off the shelf. Like I remember like standing by the samples
embarrassing.
being like, I'm trapped in a box of emotion.
Were people like, hello?
Yeah, I think so. But that like fueled us.
Right.
Like
Right.
you don't go miming at Costco because you want to keep a low profile.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
Yeah,
like,
everyone was like, huh, and they're like, yeah,
we're
it's
funny and
working.
random.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think
That
my
is
mom
so-
had a blast that summer because
Aw.
going into freshman year, we probably could have been getting into a lot of trouble.
Right.
Okay.
But instead of being
Right.
like, Mom, can you drive us to this party? I was like, Mom, will you please come take us miming at Costco?
Did she ask any questions? Was she
This
like,
is
why?
we need to get Lori on the show because
I have questions for
Truly.
Lori.
I just have like I want to be like, so do you just like go with whatever Sierra was like saying and you were just like, I don't even know,
Hella
but
supportive,
cool?
just through and through.
Or were you like asking questions? Like, are we trying to like understand?
I think she needed to go to Costco anyway. So she was like, great, they're going to
And
come
she-
with me. And she did her shopping
And they're
while we
gonna
mimed.
do their thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do mine. Period.
She's like, all right, you guys, I'll meet you back at the checkout
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get
I
your
mean,
miming
smart.
in.
Yeah.
You get your miming in, I'm dead. Like it's getting your steps in. I'm screaming. I'm screaming.
But I do have some more more actual bucket list items for my summer this summer.
Listen, if Kiss a Boy and Mime at Target or
Are on
Mime
the
at
list.
Costco is on the list, like send it.
Go.
I think I'm adjusting my list to add
Yeah.
miming at Costco
Yeah,
with the girls.
miming at Costco.
With the girls.
Yeah.
Listen, got to get some samples sometimes.
We probably have to go to Costco. Somebody has to go to Costco at some point.
Exactly.
I love Costco.
I do,
I
too.
do have a Costco card.
I do love Costco. When we go, well, we don't go anymore together because
Oh, we don't grocery shop together anymore.
Don't bring it up.
grocery shopping with somebody is intimate.
That is super intimate.
And I'm actually like the worst to grocery shop with.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my boyfriend and Ryan can both agree. I just get overstimulated in there, and so like I just get in and I get out, and like they like to like go through every
I just
aisle.
like
I'm
to
like,
get what I came there for. I hate going to the grocery store and then leaving and being like, I didn't even do
Right.
what I needed to do. And she's like running all of the store, and I'm
I
like,
actually am fast about it. Like,
so you can't like, it's not like we're gonna go together and walk through. It's like she's gonna go run all over this place, and I'm gonna just take my own cart and like do what I gotta
Yeah.
do.
See, I'm the Paloma and Steven is the Riayn. Steven wants to like go through each aisle, find things, make it an experience. I'm like, get in, get out.
I hate it. I don't love it, but I would hate to get back home
right.
without the things that I should have gotten.
Fair,
That's worse to me.
fair. Because when you go to Costco with vibes and no list,
That's
Then you buy all the things you sampled.
period.
yep, and you buy nothing that you
All of a
actually
sudden,
need.
I bought the chicken bake the lady offered.
Yeah,
I'm like,
literally.
I'm gonna want one every day.
yeah, yep.
Girl, you're not.
You're not. It was just good in that moment because you were starving.
And at Costco.
And at Costco. And it tastes better at Costco.
I must stop this train. I have to hold a halt. Sierra, give me something on your summer bucket
Oh,
list.
oh my
sorry.
God.
We're
Not
talking
you
about
control.
Costco
I mean, I know.
salads.
Okay, you're right.
Samples.
Costco salads.
Yes. What are we wanting to do and be this
This
summer?
summer.
What's
This
on the
summer.
bucket list? This summer.
Summer.
Summer. I got a few.
Which, by the way, it was a lot of fun making this list. Like, I really was pulling some old stuff, but like new found stuff that I want to do this year.
It like made me super excited. I was like, okay, I'm like gonna really try to do all of this stuff.
And that's the thing. I think just taking the moment to sit down and think about like, what do you want to do this summer? What are your goals? What are experiences you want to have? It in a way does kind of like manifest it for yourself because you put it in your brain of like next time you're trying to think of something that you want to go do with your boyfriend or with your friends, you're like, one of these things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, who wants to go first? I kind of technically already went first. I said boat, yacht, cruise.
Yes.
Boat,
so I
yacht,
did go.
cruise.
I want to go snorkeling down in La Jolla with the leopard sharks.
Ooh.
I've only done it once and it was a long time ago, but it was so cool. And people come from all over to swim with the leopard sharks in La Jolla.
Oh my
like-
God. Are leopard sharks big?
They're big, but they don't have teeth. They're harmless.
Oh.
So they're like big-ish sharks, but totally like safe to swim with.
Oh, so it's just like vibes. Like they're just swimming around
They're like
you.
big fish.
Oh my God.
And
does
they
that
come.
scare you?
Big fish.
Are you scared?
I will
Would
not
you
be.
do that?
Well, here's actual tea. I would want to do that, and I would not be excited about it. Like,
Right.
But you wouldn't want to be left out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Right.
Like I said, I'm down. I'm always. Do I want to do it? No, but I'm down.
But I think living in San Diego, we have so many amazing like activities and experiences around us that sometimes I forget how lucky we are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want this summer to be me doing all those things that I'm normally like not even
thinking
like,
about.
just taking for granted.
Yeah.
Where we live.
I feel
Wait,
that.
I think it might be smart, like, after we chat about our bucket list, if we did an episode, like, after the summer and catching up and seeing, like, what we did accomplish and, like,
oh,
what we
A
didn't get to.
summer recap.
A full
I
summer.
love that.
I do love that too.
Well.
Jess, can you write that one down? That's a good one. Thank you.
So I want to swim with the leopard sharks and I just want to spend a ton of time at the beach.
Mhm.
I love the beach. Grace loves the beach now. So I'm like, oh my God, we can just go to the beach all the time.
I have a beach one, and it's actually going rollerblading by the beach.
Ooh.
I really want to rollerblade. Like, I just always see the girlies with their rollerblades,
they look
and they look so
cute
gorgeous.
and cool.
And, like, blading down, I think would just be so fun.
Can you ride? Like, do you know how to ride
I do. Mhm.
rollerblades?
Yeah, I took up ice skating and like briefly, and then like that's where it like developed because it was just trending because that one ice skating movie came out on Disney Channel. What was
Go
it?
figure.
Yeah, that came out, and I was like, I
Period.
want to do ice skating, and my mom was like, okay. So
Oh, they're just like, okay. That's
all
always.
the activities I've accidentally taken up.
Nope. Right. I did ice skating once and I was like, I can't continue on. One of the things on my bucket list is I really want to start going to flea markets or like estate sales or swap meets twice a month.
Ooh, I love that.
Because I just feel like, yes, obviously shopping at like retail stores or whatever, like love to see it. But there's something about like getting something secondhand that's like really cool or like just different or one of a kind vintage that is like, mwah, chef's kiss. And to go in a space like that also is like really fun. Have you guys ever been to an estate sale?
Yes.
Dude, estate sales are sick because it's
Really?
literally just like
Everything in the home.
everything in
Everything?
the home. They're like, everything in here,
Oh my gosh.
buy it. Like you can buy it.
Oh,
Because,
so
like,
you
some-
like show up to the house and then
Yeah.
you just take
Sometimes
everything.
it'll be like, oh, they passed away and they just like are selling it, or
wow.
like they're just like moving and like just starting over and like getting rid of everything in the house.
Period.
It's sick.
You have your boyfriend sitting there. It's all
Yeah,
gotta
take
go.
it
Oh yeah,
all.
take him too. Oh yeah, literally. So I want to do more of those. Those are really cool, and you find a lot of really cool like unique pieces. And I want to just like start building up things that I want to keep for a long time.
Oh,
I love that. I would love to go to a swap meet with you.
We should absolutely go. I
one
also
of-
love swap meets. Ooh,
I don't think I've ever been to a swap meet, but I grew up going garage sailing like every
Ooh.
weekend. Oh my God, I love garage
I love
sailing.
a garage sale.
The prices, everything, like just the like looking in the newspaper and on Craigslist and stuff the night before with my mom and like driving around.
Also, the things you would find, the most random shit, like so great, but you're like, it's 50 cents. I'm gonna get it.
And then
Right.
getting to bargain.
Yes.
I love to bargain.
I love a
Sarah's
good
getting
bargain.
off on the bargain.
Yeah,
over here.
I
She's
don't
like the
care how
bargaining.
much it is. It's $1. I want 75 cents. It's 75 cents. I want 50 cents.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean,
She's
and they'll
just getting
do
a
it.
deal.
They'll do it.
Yeah.
Because they're just trying to get rid of their stuff.
They're like, babe, just take it.
Just take it. That's the best. And when you,
Go.
also, when you go later, obviously it's good to go first because then you get whatever you want. But then when you go later and they're just wanting to get rid of everything, they're just like, just
It all
Take
must go.
it. Just
all
take
must
it.
go.
In the summer, when I was growing up in the community we lived in, once a year, they would do a community garage sale.
Oh,
So, like,
Genius.
Anyone in the community who wanted to participate, we'd all do it on that day. And then so many people would come because they're like, we can hit all of these.
Right.
And the best part was we'd start in the morning, like, selling our stuff at the house, and then around like 9 or 10 o'clock I'd like take the money that I had made so far from selling my stuff and like go spend it at other people's houses.
Right. I love that.
And just walk around. It was so fun.
That's so cool. I think I did one of those too, where we did like the cul-de-sac, like had a yard sale or whatever, and I was like, I'm just gonna walk around, buy stuff, and then I would be like, and then they would just let me because like I lived on the block, you know. They're like, just take it. I'm like, sick. Thanks.
But I love that, and I love that you're wanting to like find unique pieces you want to keep for a long time. And I think just going like thrifting and to swap meets and garage selling is like a fun activity.
Yeah, because even if you don't end up getting anything or like finding what you're really looking for, like that experience and like meeting those people, it's always, you always see some crazy stuff. You're like, why do you even have this? Like, what is this?
Sure, where did you
Why do
get
you
this?
have this?
And why do I want it?
And why do I want it? Exactly.
We should go to the one at the Rose Bowl because I always hear people talk about that.
That's a big one. I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, we totally should.
Whenever we do that weekend where I come up to LA.
You guys
Yes.
will pop my cherry doing that because or my sorry,
Just
let me
swap
try
me.
that. My thrift. Let me say it fully.
You're going to pop your pussy at the swap meet? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm gonna pop my pussy at the swap meet while you guys pop my thrifting cherry.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. And on that note,
And
somebody.
on that note, I want to go camping. I
Camping.
love camping. That's it. I want to go camping.
we're like, and
Yes.
continue.
I want to. Do you have anywhere specific? Like, do you want to go camp or?
Yes. So we want to do a camping trip up in the Sierra Nevada mountains,
Nice.
which is like my favorite place. And then I think we also want to do 2 or maybe even 3 weekends camping here in San Diego at the beach
Oh, fun.
because they have great beach campsites. And I love, we were just talking about camping at lunch. I
Mhm.
love camping with my parents because I get to have the tent camping experience, but then like Grace's pack and play, we set up in the RV and she sleeps in the RV and I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
And like I can brush my teeth in their RV. And
Right.
like, oh, my mom's making waffles in the RV? Okay, but I'm tent camping.
I'm
Great.
I'm real
I'm
camping.
gonna go outside and touch some grass.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all stay in here in the AC.
Right. Yeah. But then it's like so hot. She's like, I'm just gonna
No,
park
or
in
let
the
me go
AC
check
real
on
quick.
Grace.
Yeah.
But
But I do love camping. I want to do a lot of camping this summer.
I
That's a
love
good
that.
one. That's a good one.
That's a great one.
Didn't you say that you wanted to try to get into the?
Well, no. What I said was I'm interested. I've camped before when I was like really young, and I'm interested in the idea of doing it now. But I just like hate dirt, and I don't like bugs. So camping
Doesn't sound like it's for you.
doesn't sound like it's for me.
It's not.
However, people have been saying glamping. And I'm interested in
Yes.
glamping. I'm interested in like the nice cabin experience or like the RV situation or something like that. Like very into that. I just don't want to be like I'm like the animals.
You don't
I'm just,
do well with the bugs. It's the bug sound. And
oh
all
my,
that.
and it's the sound. And I'm like, if I'm literally in the forest or wherever, it's just bug sounds all night, and I cannot do it. I can't.
Well, we've camped once. That one time
Yeah.
in Joshua Tree.
Yeah, and it was okay because I was lit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the tea. I feel like that's the only way I can get through it. Like, if I'm like doing tent, like
I'm like
there is
shots.
no like I'm like we need to
put me to
bed.
drink. Yeah, because I'll be up all night, like hearing any rustling movement. I'm like
Smoky. Oh my god.
like, and then I'm stressed.
Right,
no,
right.
literally,
No,
stressed.
literally. Yeah.
See, I feel like I sleep so well when I'm camping because you go to bed early because when it
Oh.
gets dark, and then you sit out and watch the stars and the fire for like a couple
Right.
hours, and then what?
Right.
Go to bed.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Truly,
I guess
we
that's
just
tea.
stay up and catch a fit. Like it's true.
Yeah,
If
we just stay up and like
just
yeah,
around
catch
the
a
fire
fade.
drinking.
Totally.
That's all. Or
yeah.
like then, and all of a sudden, Wonderwall gets whipped out, and you're like,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then by that time you're like you can't even hear this. Like, it's like doesn't even matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's a good one.
I just went.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh.
your turn.
Okay, on my list, actually on the top of my list, because it seems very
Oh.
reachable, and I've been dying to do it. An escape room. I want to do
Ooh.
that. And when you guys also went to like that one trip, and you went to that one where it's like a course
Oh
type
yes,
of thing,
we went to Clamor.
Yeah, Bam Kazam, it was
Bam
called in
Kazam.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yep.
dying to do some sort of like course where I have to complete to get through, or just like maze it out. Like, gotta find a
Yeah.
key to get out. That just sounds like super fun.
I can so see you doing that. I think you'd
Totally.
love it.
I would really love it.
It was so fun. And I honestly, and I've said this before, I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, yes, I'm going to do it because like the collective, but like I would not choose to do this. I had a blast. I was like, okay, guys, this is the strategy. Blah, 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 blah. Like I was like so into it. It was so much fun. I could totally see that for you.
Add it to the bucket list. I know. And there's
Add it
so,
to the
and I'm sure
list.
that there's a bunch in Los Angeles
There's a
that I'm like,
billion.
Oh, yeah.
and like really cool, like really.
You can find like
Oh, yeah.
themed ones too.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. We love a theme.
We do. Well, we do. If
We
it's
love
one
it.
thing that we love, it's a thing.
It's a theme. Okay, so we had to take a quick bathroom break. And while we did, I looked up the lineup for the 2010 Channel 933 Summer Kickoff concert that I went to. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Usher,
Oh,
Iconic.
Justin Bieber,
Legend.
Kesha,
of course.
Ayaz,
Oh
never
my
been done
God.
before, Akon, Jason Derulo.
No.
Oh my God.
and B.O.B.
Wow.
Can you pretend that
airplanes in the night sky were like shooting stars?
That's right when that song came out too.
Wow.
So
And
you saw that.
Wait, but also Haley Williams is simply in that song. That
Yeah.
song, Airplanes?
Oh my God,
That's
you're
true.
right.
She wasn't there.
No. That's okay.
I
Listen.
really liked Paramore, so I would have remembered that.
Okay. Right.
Wait a second.
Wow, what a
Akon,
lineup.
especially at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
And Jason Derulo?
Yeah.
I would do anything to Jason Derulo. I still think I want to see Jason Derulo.
You just said I would do anything
To
to
see.
no, you didn't say to see. You said I would do anything to do just to do Jason Derulo. She said what she
you
said.
heard what you heard, Jason. If you heard that, you heard.
Did you not get the ick watching him in Cats?
Did you even watch
I
Cats?
did not watch Cats. I did not.
He
For
was
the
the
best.
rum-tongued tugger.
It was for the best. Don't
All
watch
right,
it. Don't
stop
watch
with
it.
Rum Tum Tugger. We're done.
Jess, can you pull up a picture of Jason Derulo in Cats?
No,
It's
Sierra,
tragic.
don't ruin this for me, please.
Honestly, everybody, it did just
I never saw
No
Cats the
good.
musical because of obviously the things that we heard.
No
but
good.
maybe I should like catch a little
well, not
fade
the
and like
movie.
watch it.
No,
No.
Oh,
watch the movie is bad.
Well, but it's like fun bad.
No,
I saw it in theaters.
you
You
saw
saw
it in theaters?
did.
look at him. Look.
Oh my!
And they all look like
gosh.
that, but they're all like small, like tiny, like
Oh
actual
my
cats.
God,
It's so
Jason,
weird.
no. I know that's done.
It's
We're
so
done.
weird.
So I saw it in theaters. The thinking, oh, this is like a funny one-off thing. Steven and I went on like a double date with our friends. And then the pandemic hit. And that was the last movie I had seen in theaters.
That is unfortunate.
And for about 3 years, I had to be like, yeah, the last movie I saw was Cats.
It was so weird. I felt uncomfortable watching it.
Well, and they actually made it. Jess is nodding because I know she knows what I'm about to say.
I was literally right about to say it. Go off, please.
Say it.
So, you know what, Jess? I'll let you have this one. Take it away.
What if we aren't talking about the same thing?
Can
Oh,
we say it
scream.
on 3? 1, 2, 3. Butthole cut.
Yeah.
Thank
They digitally had to go back and retouch all of the buttholes of the cats because it was like hyper realistic cats. So it's not like it was like butthole city.
human
but, like-
buttholes.
But you know how like cats' tails are turned up, so you just
Right.
like see their butthole.
Right.
That's how they did the CGI originally.
Oh my God! Y'all kept the butthole.
And then after a test screening, they were like, we have to remove all the buttholes.
right.
And so they had to spend like weeks digitally removing all the buttholes. And so people joke that somewhere out there is the butthole cut.
Release the butthole cut.
I want to see.
Release the butthole footage
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
to see the butthole.
I just want to know how it got that far. Like, obviously, there's a zillion people in this room with $1 zillion on it. So, like, how did we get so far that we?
But what?
know?
Oh my God! What?
Jess
why?
is looking
Jess is like,
disgusted at her
no, and I'm like,
computer.
why?
I have also never seen Cats. I refuse to watch it. I just can't.
Is it
Oh, yeah,
James
James
Corden?
Corden.
James
I knew it was going to be
Look
James Corden.
Look
God.
at his human hands.
Of course, James Corden's in it.
He's
Look
in
at his
everything.
human hands.
Jason.
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 Derulo. He's there too.
And
Thank
Rebel
you for bringing
Wilson,
us
right?
back. Yeah. Yep.
Rebel
Rebel
Wilson's in
Wilson's
it. Yep. And honestly, a bunch of people. A bunch
Yeah,
of celebrities.
I think I'm just gonna like open up a bottle of wine for myself and just get to it.
This is something that you need to do alone.
Yeah. No,
I was gonna say,
I don't
or
want to bring.
we could do it together.
She looks.
I don't think I need to watch it again.
I think Ryan's bucket list is to not watch
I think to
Cats.
never see
Yeah.
Cats the movie
Unless
again.
it's the butthole cut. Can you promise me that?
If the
Absolutely.
butthole
If
cut
the
were to be released,
If in 30 years they're like, the butthole cut of Cats will be released, I'm calling you up, Ryan. I'm like,
100%.
the time.
I'm there.
it's time.
The day is here.
is time.
I absolutely 100%. That is the only time I will be watching Cats. Not the animated. What is this?
CGI,
Live action
quote,
CGI
unquote.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I could-
Anyways,
yeah.
what else is on your summer bucket list?
I want to start going to one dance class a week.
Ooh,
Mhm.
that's a very good one.
I have realized that like I just am not a gym girly. I don't want to do that. It doesn't seem like fun to me. I just don't want to do it. I want to move my body, but I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go on a run. I don't want to go and do all this other stuff. But I do want to go dance. And that is a great source of cardio, and it's fun, and I can make friends, and I can also do something that I love to do and that I feel confident in, and also work out. So I'm in the process of finding a dance studio around my home somewhere, and starting off with one dance class a week.
That's a great idea.
Period.
I love that. You know what you could try too? There's this guy in LA. I took a couple of his classes. His business is called Broadway 365, I think.
Let me write this down.
And he goes to different studios and he does like an hour to hour and a half long dance fitness class that's all for a different Broadway show. So every class is a
Ooh.
different, like, okay, we're doing Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
And you like do dance fitness, cardio, warm up, all that. And then you learn a dance
I love that.
to a song in that show. And then
Yeah.
you do it.
It's so much
I
fun when you learn it
love
to like to the show
that.
music, to like some choreo. Because
Yeah.
then back when I'm watching it at home, I'm gonna stand up and do it.
And do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And
Oh my
that
God,
might
that's
be
so
good
fun.
for you to kind of dip your
Ease
toe
into
in
it. Yeah.
without like committing to a studio. And
Right.
it's also like very body positive, very accepting.
love that.
Perfect. Yeah.
What's it called again?
Broadway 567, which
Oh,
is like
5,
giving.
5, 6, 7. You know what I was thinking? Disney 365.
Yep.
It's Broadway 365. No, it's
Right.
Broadway.
3,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7.
7.
Like a 5, 6,
7,
7, 8.
Yeah.
Oh.
But why didn't they say 8?
8.
Yeah,
I'm,
I mean,
glad,
but-
I'm glad you clarified that, Jess.
Yes.
Thank you. But if you're in LA, definitely check it out.
Broadway 6, 7, 8. Nope.
5, 6, 7.
Sorry. I really thought about it too.
Broadway 29, Broadway 24601.
Jesus.
Yes.
All
That
right.
sounds like really
am
fun.
I up? I think.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Okay, so this summer on my bucket list, I have open air concert or live show. I just want to go to an open air one, you know, like a summer kickoff concert. Like when you said that, I was like, yes,
Like
and
an
I just need.
amphitheater vibe.
Yeah, I want it outdoors.
Mm.
Can I Google it? Is the Channel 933 summer kickoff concert still a thing?
Please do,
Because
Google
that's at an
it.
amphitheater.
please.
and we could all
it's
go.
open air. It would fit in my bucket list.
It's open air.
Every time you say that, all I can hear after is the ooh yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. Like the cadence.
Open air. Yoo-hoo.
Oh, I don't think it's a thing anymore.
No.
Oh.
Boo.
But there are lots of outdoor
iHeartRadio.
concerts, that
Yeah.
can fulfill that bucket list.
And we don't have to have Usher or Justin Bieber there. Like, I just really want somewhere where I can just be outside with the girlies. What?
Right. No,
What?
like, well, we could have Justin Bieber there, though.
Oh, I thought they were like, no, girl, it's got to be something. I was like, oh.
I mean,
No,
I don't know.
Usher.
an outdoor concert is like such a vibe.
Such a
Yeah.
vibe.
and so different than a regular concert because it feels so much more laid back.
Yeah.
And also not as like
Compact.
sometimes
Yeah.
because even like when we go to like indoor concerts, right, even finding like the bathroom is like there's like so many people going to the bar, so many people, but like outside, like it's not. And maybe
Yeah.
that's just the illusion because there's like no ceiling, so it just
Right.
feels like it's like way more open, but it feels way more open.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it does. And I feel like that just kind of sets the tone.
Oh yeah, and if it's like a hot summer night,
I know, and that's the best part because you're outside through like during daytime still, but like it bleeds into the night, and then you're
Mhm.
like, oh, it's still hot
It's so
outside because
hot.
it's summer.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
That's why I
Yeah.
love going to shows at Moonlight Amphitheater, which isn't a concert, but it's like theatrical shows.
yeah, same vibe.
Same literal vibe. We actually should go to Moonlight this summer because there's so many great shows
Yeah.
Oh my
this
God, we
summer.
totally
They,
should.
they have Tarzan, Wedding Singer, I believe.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
doing
Wedding Singer,
Jesus Christ Superstar right now.
Mhm.
JCS. And Moonlight is such a good time. I actually, maybe, did I? I hope I didn't double label, but I specifically was also thinking something like that.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
I quite literally wrote, go to an outdoor musical. I love going to Moonlight Amphitheater.
Oh my God.
Look at
Perfect.
that. Well,
2 birds with
We've
one
got to
stone.
do it.
Okay, done.
I love that.
I do love that.
The theater.
The theater.
Okay, they've got Jesus Christ Superstar, The Wedding Singer. They have a couple like concerts and little things. I'm trying to
I
see.
think I saw Tarzan on there.
Disney's Tarzan the Musical. I
Oh,
think
that would be
that's
so good.
Oh, so good.
42nd Street.
Love.
And then Saturday Night Fever.
Period.
I
A
don't
nice
know
little lineup.
42nd Street, but you guys gave a big reaction.
It's a
42nd
tap.
Street's good. It's a tap show. So it's like a big cast. So if you want that like
Classic
theater, like
musical.
musical feel, like that'll definitely give it to you. Yeah.
Okay, my next bucket list. This is something, you know what? This is something that was definitely on that original list.
Really?
And
It's Kiss a Boy.
Go to the county fair.
Oh yeah.
I love the county fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such like a just classic summer vibe. The actual fair could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But like the whole
The experience
And
Mhm.
smell of the air, just like the vibes.
Fair food.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's like no rules at the fair too.
Right.
Like you can eat whatever, do whatever. Like nothing matters because we're at the fair.
Yeah, it's the fair.
I can have 45 fried Oreos if I want. I'm at the fair.
I'm at the fair.
yeah.
I'm at the fair. I'm also eating shit that I like would never even think about eating like in real life, but I'm at the fair.
It's not real life.
It's not
the
real life.
fair.
It's the fair. It's fair life, baby.
And I think also part of the reason for me, I'm like, it's the fair, is I didn't grow up going to the fair. I went for the first
Oh,
time in
wow.
like 8th grade, I think.
Okay.
It was just not something that my family like did. It wasn't in our like summer rotation.
Mm-hmm.
And so when my friends were like, do you want to go to the fair? I was like, the fair? Like that's like in the movies.
Right.
I
It's
feel
like the
that
movies.
too. I feel like it was very, very late. Like a lot of people that I was meeting, there was like a routine. That was like kind of like a
Yeah.
thing. They were always going, and I'm like, oh, my mom never took me. I never. I
Yeah.
think the first time I ever went to the county fair, that fair, was like not until high school when my photo was like in the county fair. So I was like, oh, I need to go see
I remember that. I had some photos in the fair.
it. She won
too.
best of show. So
I
just know.
also did.
Period. And with the like the ribbons that they were giving
Oh my
out.
God, yeah.
Wait, hold on. I just unlocked a memory.
Stop.
I'm so embarrassed. I just remembered that time that I went to the fair. This is why I don't go to the fair. I went on stage because they were asking for animal noises, and I volunteered. And I went up and I did like a little bird kind of sound thing, and I
That
won.
was
with,
so
like,
good.
That's so good.
Oh no! Oh,
Do it again.
I'm shy. Okay. They pulled up the mic to me. They're like, oh,
Right.
That's
Hello?
good.
Well, it got me first place. So
Okay,
next they were like
period.
doing pigs and like all stuff. But I was like, this is what we do at the fair. So if you've never been to a fair, first time there, I got some deep fried Oreos and won in the animal noise contest.
There
Good
you
for
go.
you, honestly. That's like iconic and so random.
So random.
That's so random.
And I
but
came
love
home and
that.
told my mom, and she was like, "What?"
She's like,
I was like, I saw a stage, saw a mic, got on it.
right, and like a perform.
We weren't doing karaoke, but I was like, I'll put
Oh, here we
myself.
go.
Yeah, I definitely want to do the fair. I haven't done a fair in a long time. I probably haven't done one since high school.
And the thing is, in San Diego, the fair ends on 4th of July because then the same fair goes to LA. So then like LA has it for the rest of the summer. But I feel like for me, half the time before, once I'm thinking about going to the fair, it's like ending.
Right.
Yes. And like you have to get like tickets, like it's not really something you just like show up
to.
No, yeah, because
Yeah.
they be selling now kind of vibes.
Oh yeah.
Right?
And like people get like the wristbands and like do like the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, you had to buy ride tickets or on like Tuesdays or something.
Yeah.
You could pay like $40 for a wristband of unlimited rides.
Also like fair rides, a little sus.
I said unsafe.
That's part of what makes it
sus.
fun though.
Oh, no,
Am I gonna
100%.
die?
Like, am I dying today?
Is this the last ride I go on? Perhaps.
Maybe.
They are sketch though.
Yeah, they're like pretty sus.
And when you see them like lifting or like moving, like
or like not even really checking like the seatbelt situation.
I shouldn't be here, probably.
Yeah, you're like, this is like really unsafe, but
You guys know Steven worked at the fair for like 4 years. He did parking.
iconic.
I love that.
I love that as well. That's good for character development because I'm sure he had to deal with a lot of people just like being so stupid.
Oh, and it's crazy too, the way that they run that stuff because they count all of the fair workers as seasonal or agricultural workers, which this just opened a whole can of worms of me realizing like how exploitative this is too. They don't have rules for like overtime. So like they have a different set of rules. So like Steven used to work like sometimes like 18-hour days and like That's just is what it is. Or he would like, because he was always trying to save up money for school and stuff.
Right.
And so he would like work the daytime shift and then like go sleep in his car for 3 hours and then like work the like morning shift for the next day.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He
He wasn't even getting overtime or
Nope.
anything.
Yeah.
Not that.
The same, like, I think it was even below minimum wage because, again, they don't have the same rules.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just a free for all?
Yeah, really.
Poor Steve.
I know.
I know.
But that made my parents like him because they were like, oh my, he's so hardworking.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that though. But
Well,
like,
good on Steven. And
Good
he's
on
getting some
Steven.
brownie points. Yeah. Well, my next one is that I want to host a clothing swap.
Ooh. I love that.
I went to one. I've only been to one, but it like really, really impacted me in like a really positive way. I went and it was in New York and it was in Central Park and it was like gorgeous. And they were like, everybody that wanted to like, you know, like give their clothes away or whatever, just like brought their stuff. Some people just laid it out on a blanket. Some people had like clothing racks.
Uh-huh.
It was so cool. And I met so many people and like I got so many clothes. And at that time too, I was like, I can't afford to go shopping, but like this is such a great way to be able to do this. And like I met so many people. It was so cool. So I want to do something like that.
I love that.
this summer.
I do
I'm
love
there.
that. Yeah.
I will let you know.
Let me know
when I get the deets together.
I'm like, I got stuff in the closet always.
Yes,
ready to go.
yes. And that honestly would be kind of cool to like meet viewers too. Like if it was like a big enough
Yeah.
thing and if I could get it together, that'd be tight.
Yeah. I love it. Send me the RSVP.
Will
Same.
do. Will do.
The next thing on my list is hitting up some sort of LA food or drink festival.
Ooh.
There's just like always going on. Like
Mhm.
there's always like the wine festival, the taco festival. There's just
Yeah.
so many. I just want to finally go to some sort of LA food/drink festival outdoors. Maybe it's run by only female owned. I don't know.
Right.
You know,
as
like
fuck.
they
Yeah,
always
yeah.
have like such niche.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know for what, but we're supporting.
My
Oh, yeah.
friend who lived in LA went on a first date to the iced tea festival. Just a festival of iced tea.
I see.
I love that.
I love
Like, that's
that.
so niche.
That
It
is
totally
so
is.
niche.
And I'm sure there was so many people there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one. And there's so much shit happening all the time. Like you just can simply just find one.
So if anybody wants to come drink or eat in LA, the
Hit us up.
festival.
Okay, so kind of an ongoing bucket list, something that I want to check many times is I really want to try to do monthly date nights with Steven.
Aw.
We always say we're going to do that,
Yeah.
and then we do for like 2 months, and then things get busy, and then we don't for like another 6 months.
Right.
But in the summer especially, there are so many amazing activities.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go, and I don't want our dates to just be like, let's get dinner. Like I want to
Right.
go do
Do
fun
something.
summer things with Steven, experience what San Diego has to offer, sometimes with friends, sometimes just the two of us. But I think just like trying to make a goal of once a month is good, but also attainable.
Mhm.
Right.
I saw this tweet and I'm going to butcher it, so help me. But it was basically like we go on date, like they had like this couple has kids, I think probably like 3 kids, and they're like, we raise our family because we do this thing and we love each other, but we go on dates because we want to like each other and we want to continue to like each other.
Mm.
And remember what it's like when it's just us two, because eventually it will be just us two. And I was like, period.
I love that.
I love that.
that.
Hard retweet.
On the same kind of relationship vibe, I want to do a road trip with Riayn and like go. I think we said like Joshua Tree, like somewhere like not like so far away, but like a good little drive in a cabin or like an Airbnb. Like not. Yes, I know I said Joshua Tree, but we will not be camping in a tent or anything like that. Just I wanted to make that clear. It's giving like a home.
There are great Airbnbs out in Joshua Tree.
I've seen them.
They're pretty
beautiful.
inexpensive too. And I just love a summer road trip.
I do too.
Get the snacks.
Yes, the music, the
Yeah.
vibes. Yep,
Love it.
love it.
On the same relationship, gushy mushy with the mans.
Gushy mushy with the man.
It's so simple. And I just wrote down a sunset picnic with my boyfriend. And
Aw.
I
love
it
that.
sounds so simple, but I can't remember the last time we sat down and had a picnic and like watched the sunset, you know,
Right.
like that. That's so simple, so
Yeah.
easy, but something that I have not done in a long time. And so
I love that.
I think I'm gonna like go ahead and like plan it or something. Like get a little
That's
basket together. I
cute.
think that might be cute.
That's really
so
cute.
I know.
cute.
I know.
I think just like you were saying, it's like easy to be like, oh, let's go on a date night. Okay, let's go out to eat. Let's go to a restaurant. Like it's like so simple to just like do that, but it's like
You
let's
have to
like
put the
do an
effort.
activity.
And
Yeah.
it's literally it's just like that minor effort, like just a sunset with my boyfriend. I'm like, girl, all I have to do is grab a blanket, set up a little lunch pail, and
Like
grab him, and we go.
The sun is gonna set.
The sun is gonna set every day at the beach,
Yeah.
and I can just you just have to take literally that extra step of yep, I know what I gotta do. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Life be so busy. You try
Life
to
is busy. I know.
And if you don't just take the second to think about it, it's so much easier not to.
Yep.
Agreed.
Totally.
So my next bucket list thing, I want to go strawberry picking with Grace.
Oh,
We did that last year, and there's like a great strawberry field out here in San Diego where it's like you pick, and they have like a sunflower maze and games and super cute stuff. We did it last year, and she was like, I think actually when we went, it was like May, and she wasn't walking yet.
Oh.
And so she was like, it was
well,
cute.
now this girl is running.
I was gonna say,
sprinting.
She was like holding herself up on like the little, like rows of the strawberries, and she had so much fun picking them. And now, how different she is.
Oh my
I'm like,
God. You're going to have to like stop her from picking this. She's going to try to pick them all.
that was not ready yet,
You're
honey.
like, okay. we have an overflow of strawberries.
our strawberries in the backyard are starting to flower right now, so they're not like ripe yet, but they have flowers and they have the little green
I didn't
strawberries.
know you were doing strawberries as well.
Yeah, and
That's cute.
Grace goes out there and she goes, "Baby strawberry?
Oh,
Me eat baby strawberry?"
Yes. You can do whatever you want. You're perfect. I have a few more, and I think I'm just going to rapid fire the rest of them.
please.
Okay.
I was gonna say I only have one left.
Okay, I literally have like 4 more. First one is I want to do a friend trip on a plane somewhere, which will literally be happening. We're going to Nashville, which is going to be lit.
For a wedding.
For a wedding, yeah. For a
So
wedding.
even more woo, I feel.
Yeah, even more woo. It's
Gotta
also
get to
it's like
woo
my
with the woo
first
girls.
wedding of like so many. I haven't been to a wedding in so long, so I'm so excited.
I
just
love weddings.
Ooh,
Me
I love the wedding. Okay, and then I want to officially start my dunk collection, which is a shoe. You know the shoes. I just want all the colored dunks. I need them all. And then I also want to host a monthly dinner at my house, at my apartment, at my house, whatever, every month. And I want to make cocktails. And my roommate is a chef. My new roommate is a chef, and so he be cooking, and I'm like, let's like collab.
Yeah.
Bro. Like you make the food, I make the drinks, we have a host thing. I want to do that. And then I also want to do a beach weekend in an Airbnb. I want to play beach volleyball, I want to have beer, and I want to sit by the fire pit.
Oh, I love that.
And that's so doable.
Yes. All of those things are so doable, but not things that you would do if you didn't take the time to like write it out and be like, what do I want to do this summer?
I think that was probably the biggest difference between like bucket lists or things I wanted to do in like middle school and high school versus now. It was always things that like probably weren't going to happen back then. Like, I want to make like $5,000.
Right.
Something
Like,
so
I want
stupid.
to go on a yacht. You're like, all right,
You're
well,
like,
10
okay,
year,
well,
12-year-old you
you're
can't
not going
go
on a
ball.
yacht. But like now I'm like, oh, I want to do this thing that's like, I want to go to dance class. I literally can do that.
Yeah.
Easy, simple. Kids are just, big thinkers.
Well, let me know when you schedule your first dinner party, and I'll get childcare lined up. I'll come up to LA for the
Absolutely.
night.
You will all get the invite to the clothing swap, to the friendship dinners. It'll be planned this summer. You should do that. Y'all should do that. And take all of these, any of these. And if you do any of them, take pics, tag us.
Yeah.
We want to see.
Let us know in the comments what is on your summer bucket list, and we can all build ours up from the suggestions in the comments.
Yes.
But I'm realizing the way I'm talking sounds like we're wrapping up the episode, and P said she has one more.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh, just one more to add on to your summer bucket list. Getting a piercing. I don't know where, but I just want another piercing. I need it.
Body mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So add that to your list.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this might be the year I get my first tattoo.
Really?
Ooh.
I think this might be the year.
What do you
the
want?
Summer. I don't know,
But you
I'm
want it.
ready. But I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
If we get to 100,000 subscribers, will you get Kenny Ortega on your ass?
Bitch, I'll
I
get Kenny Ortega
could.
on my ass.
I could. I get a KG. I get a KG.
Oh my
wait.
God.
KO.
KO.
A KO. A knockout.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, boy.
I could do it.
That'd
I
be
could.
funny to get on your butt too, because it's like my butt is a knockout.
Is a knockout.
Yeah.
And as I've
And
said
no one
before,
else has to know that it's for Kenny Ortega.
right?
Except for all of the 20
Except
whatever
for
viewers.
everyone listening and anyone on the internet that watches this at any other point, including Kenny Ortega.
Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.